Yeah, back for another one.
Episode 2, Daegu Diamond Talk.
Season 20. Awesome. I'm JT, your co-host.
And I'm Long Leg. Daegu Diamond Talk brought to you by our sponsors. Right, starting off with Go-Go's. You may remember Go-Go's, but your knees might not. But your party spirit still does. No more bag drinks at Go-Go Pub. We kind of grew up, but everything else is still a poor decision in the best way. They've got cocktails strong enough to make you text your ex.
Hookah clouds thicker than your last I'm done drinking promise.
A dance floor that does not judge.
Beer pong like you're back in college, but better aim, hopefully.
It's the same Go-Go's energy, just upgraded and slightly more responsible.
All right, so that's our headlining
Results
sponsor.
may vary after 2 drinks.
And
Downtown Daegu,
got
Go-Go's,
a second sponsor,
don't overthink it,
Communes.
just show up.
Alone by choice or just early to the party? Welcome to Communes Lonely Hearts Club. Downstairs, dim lights, indie rock playing like it read your diary. Songs that hit a little too close after your third drink.
It's dim enough that you forget what time it is and who you came with.
Open mic, shoot your shot, miss your shot, still get applause.
And Wednesday trivia where Google isn't allowed, but confidence is.
Come alone, leave with a story, or at least a questionable decision. Communes, it's not lonely down here.
Thanks again to them.
All right.
So we took a week off last week. Had a couple scheduling conflicts. And just to address everything that's going on, I do realize that I've got a bandage on my face. Not a fashion decision, but we're okay. We'll be there this weekend.
Nothing a mask can't cover up, right?
No.
Not too bad for teaching.
No.
Everyone wears masks in the classrooms nowadays anyways.
It's true.
Cool. So, all right. We're going to hit it hard this week. I've got a lot to cover, make up for last week. We'll pick up week 2. We had a big showdown, 2 p.m. game, Stranger Swings at Weekend Warriors, a game that you and I were both a part of.
Yep.
Stranger Swings did fall by 22-23. Highlights from the game?
We won.
That was a big one.
Yeah, no, just back and forth the whole time. That was a fun one to participate in. Good test for us.
5 runs here, 5 runs there.
Yep.
I think you were down a couple players, had about 10, right?
Yeah. Yep. With the new additions we each had.
Believe we had full squad, all
minus Alex.
Minus Alex, right. And that was Hyona's last game for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Good game. Stranger Swings, I think we learned a lot about our team. Still a resilient bunch, but it's not always bad to get the L out of the way early. Hopefully, hopefully it's smooth sailing for us.
Got nothing to be afraid of since then, right?
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, good job. Good on you, Greg. And we'll see you
in a couple weeks.
Cool.
Game 2, Monsters versus 50 going on 5. Pretty high scoring game. Monsters got that one 26-17. But a much better showing by Quinton's team in that. They got a couple more runs. But Tim got his first win of the season.
Right. And one thing I've noticed with the Monsters, Remy's really flying around there in the outfield. He's really taking advantage of that rover position.
He'll let you know.
Playing all parts of the field.
Yeah.
Ran a couple of my balls down the other week. We'll get more into that. But he's really taking command of the outfield, and it's really cool to see.
Don't hit it at him.
6 p.m. game, last game of the evening. We had Hellhounds at Defying Strikes.
Yep.
That one was Defying Strikes taking their second win of the season, 21-13.
Cheech's squad is still looking to get their full strength. They were still missing some people in that game. I think they had 10, but they look good, right? But
good games.
Strikes keeps rolling.
So that was last week. All right. But I was able to at least snag a few interviews. I got one with Quinn Walker and our commissioner, LV Dalton. So take a listen to those. All right, cool. We've got Quinn Walker here on the Weekend Warriors. We're about to tip off here in about 30 minutes. Stranger Swings versus Weekend Warriors. Quinn, how you doing today?
Good, man. Feeling good. Ready to either win or lose. You guys are a tough team, so should be good.
I mean, so are the Weekend Warriors. I think we got a couple good teams going at it today. Hopefully, it's a good one. Quinn, I've been interviewing a lot of rookies in the past, and I need to get back to some old blood. How many seasons you been in the DSL now?
As far as I can remember, I want to say 17 or 18, maybe. I've missed 2 seasons.
Only 2. So you've got to be the most tenured player besides Matt.
Besides Matt,
It's
I
probably
know
safe to
a
say.
couple guys are close to me, but yeah, aside from Matt, I'm thinking number 2. Yeah.
We'd play back in 2019 on Matt's team, Weekend Warriors. That was a great team.
Yeah,
and you've played every season since then, right?
pretty much. Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
maybe
definitely.
Right on. So, what keeps you coming back out to the field? I mean, I know you got some good buddies. Matt's one of your good mates, but
yeah.
like what keeps you coming back out here?
That's essentially it. Just buddies. Yeah, they keep me going. I always say I'm gonna stop playing every season. I'm just I'm done. That's my last season. That's my last season. But I always come out. And yeah, the whole community is quite nice. So and you get new people, and like I said, just my buddies mostly keep me going.
Because during my time, I've been playing since 2019. I've seen a lot of old timers kind of hang them up. Hang up the glove, hang up the cleats. But you and Matt have been, the constants in the league that I can remember. It's just probably a couple that I'm also forgetting. But
Murray Johnson's another one.
Murray Johnson. Anybody else? Maybe Dave.
Dave Lyons. He's been around for a long time. Yeah.
Tim, not as long, but still a constant player in the league. So when you're not playing softball on Saturdays, what do you like to do?
Well, usually I'm just spending time with my family. Pretty boring on the weekend. I guess that's another reason when I come out here. I don't want to be stuck at home the whole time. But stay at home. Play with my daughter, do some recording in my house. And,
do some music stuff, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just hobby stuff. It's
nice.
Not going anywhere, but yeah.
And during the week, we can find you at KNU, right? Kyompuk National University. That's where you hold it down. Right on. You've been there for a while too.
Yeah. Coming up on 6 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So, I guess any words you want to say as we kick off season 20? I mean, it's a big one, we got the nice jerseys now.
Real nice. Yeah.
Any words to the viewers that you want to leave us with?
Don't injure me, because that's the only thing keeping me from not playing in this league. Just be nice to me. I'm old. I'm weak. Take it easy.
All right, so be nice to this one. No injuries for Quinn this year. But man, I think we were doing batting practice, or it was your first swing of the day.
Yeah.
You nearly hit it out, so you still have some strength. I know you do.
Yeah. I still got it. People always wonder how I do it with the slowest swing of all time.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe it's something here. I'm not sure.
But I know one of these days, if you get a hold of one, I think you can put it out there, left field or something. So
I'm trying, but I usually just pop out. You're probably going to catch me out 3 times today. So
we'll see. It's going to be a good one. We got Game of Thrones. We got Stranger Swings and Weekend Warriors tipping off soon. Quinn, thank you for your time, and best of luck today. All right, we've got a Daegu Diamond Talk exclusive interview here. We've got LV Dalton, commissioner. We're playing for the same team this year. LV, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day for some softball. I'm looking forward to it. Game 2, ready to go.
We got a big matchup coming up, so we should probably warm up soon. But LV, how long have you been in the DSL for now? Just as a player, commissioner, kind of captain?
I think it's been 4 years, but my first year I was injured waitlist, so about 3 years playing now, I think.
And you've played some falls too, right?
Yes,
not just springs.
Every fall. Yep.
All right, so we do know it's LV's first year commissioning this year. It's not like she didn't have enough on her plate before she took the commish, but has your, I guess, involvement really changed much, or are you doing a lot more now that you're commissioner? From Jason Greeno?
To be honest, I've actually, it's been easier. I have a really great team of captains and some people who aren't captains who have stepped up to help. So it's actually been easier in terms of workload. It's just more about managing people now.
Sure.
Trying to get, the league out there and more PR type of stuff. Whereas I get to leave some of the bits and bobs and the management stuff to the captains who have been doing an excellent job. So honestly, it's been easier, and that's
easy transition for you.
Yeah, much of that is props to the team that we have and everybody else in the league. So,
what do you like to do when you're not playing softball on Saturdays? What would you be doing today if you weren't playing?
Well, I have a craft room, as you guys have seen on the YouTube channel. Daegu Diamond Talk. That's the craft room. So if you're ever looking for something crafty to do on the weekend, come on by. I hold craft afternoons on Sundays. If I'm not doing softball, we're in there. We also have True Crime Night for a little murder. If you're looking for anything else to do, I'm your girl. I got a lot of crafts to do.
You've got a lot of connections. And how long have you lived in Daegu then?
Daegu total, it's been over 20 years, off and on. This is home. So this is when people ask me what my hometown is, it's definitely Daegu. Yeah, so.
All right. And speaking of your kind of softball background, you had played softball before the DSL, is that right?
Yes, I played softball in high school. It was fast pitch, of course, so it was a bit of a transition that I'm still working on.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I grew up playing baseball with my brother and my dad and played softball in high school.
Mhm.
And just I'm a Red Sox fan, so it's
There you
been
go.
a lifelong commitment of struggles and happiness.
Well, thank you for the time, Elvie. I know we do have to warm up. We got a big game coming up soon. Any kind of last words for the viewers? We've got a lot of new faces out here. We want to, get them acclimated as best as we can. Hopefully, we can hold down this field all season if we can. But anything else we should kind of look out for in the future?
We've got a lot of events going on, not only for family, but just for the adults this year as well. We have 2 weekends in May that are off weekends, and look forward to maybe a scavenger hunt of some kind.
Nice.
Or a quiz night, something for some team bonding or player bonding outside of the field. So yeah, look forward to that.
Cool. Well, we appreciate what you're doing. We've got some new sponsors. The league is looking up, and it's in great hands. And again, this is LB Dalton, Stranger Swings. We're checking out.
So thanks again for the interviews, Jory, and good hearing from those two. Both have been around the league for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Taking it back to this past week, our first doubleheader started off with the egg hunt, which I missed, but you were there for that. How'd that look?
I was able to get a little bit of content from the egg hunt. Got a little video here that I can show before or after, whatnot. But there was plenty of eggs for the children, and it wasn't so much of a hunt as you would think an Easter egg hunt would be. It was just eggs, thousands of eggs scattered around the field from home plate all the way to the fence, center field there. So kids of all ages really enjoyed it. I noticed Matt was staggering the children by age. So, right, the younger children are going to go first. They're a little bit, slower, maybe not as quick-footed as some of the older children. So it was nice that he let them kind of go out early, get as much as they can, the close ones, and then the older children were able to
get to the outfield and get whatever they could find out
try
there.
And find that golden egg.
I think Alex Yoon's daughter found it. Not sure what was inside.
We don't know what was inside.
Hopefully something good.
But, gosh, I don't know. Couldn't count all the children. There must have been anywhere from 15, 20, 30. There was plenty of eggs to go around. That's for sure.
That's good. There's no population problem in Daegu. Plenty of kids to go around.
So we had the Easter egg hunt, and as we've had the past couple of weeks, we also had another bake sale put on by Pune and Jocelyn.
Yep.
And we've now know where the money is going.
Right.
Where is that going?
All benefits are going to KNU Children's Hospital, so worthy cause. That's where I went. Not the Children's Hospital, but the KNU Hospital. They do good work there.
Did want to point out, Greg, I don't know if you got a bite of it, but the cinnamon rolls I heard were really good last weekend.
They were like drugs.
You had one?
They were going fast. Yeah, they were good.
Good. How much were those selling for?
$3K, I want to say.
$3K a piece, good size.
Yeah, oh yeah. Cream cheese frosting, wonderful.
Can't beat a homemade cinnamon rolls. Maybe, what was that place in the mall called?
Cinnabon?
Cinnabon?
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
We need to get like a microwave out there. Like if you could toast them for like 10 seconds. Oh, but they were great.
Just melt it down a little bit.
Yeah. So that's a recurring thing, the bake sale. I'm sure they'll be out again this next week.
Right.
I don't know what they're going to have, but they're taking recommendations.
I mean, is this, I don't want to expect it to be out there every week. And then the week that I'm ready to buy, buy something or have a cinnamon roll, like didn't eat breakfast that day and it's not out there. Right. So we don't know if it's going to be a regular thing or.
I believe so. Yeah. But check the Facebook page.
All right.
I think Pune is the one posting about that. So
cool.
Yeah, you'll see that. How were the vibes at the field last week? I came a little bit late, so
vibes are good. We had the first 2 games, so 1 p.m. and 2:30. Showed up around maybe 12 p.m. or so with Bates. Many of us know it was raining that morning, probably
quite heavy
rain from maybe it did start the night before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely early morning, if not the night before, until probably an hour or 2 before game time. Probably started clearing up around 11. Luckily, with that field, it drains really well, so we were able to play basically instantly.
Did you have to be careful of your foot in the first game, or was it mostly dried off?
I don't recall having to
like slow down
for anything. I don't think anybody was really slipping and sliding around first, like we're accustomed to with Hyojin.
Right.
But we were spoiled with the first 2 weekends. We had really good weather this week. It's not every. It's spring. We're rolling into summer. You can't get used to sunny, clear skies every weekend in Daegu. So we're gonna have a little bit of rain. We're gonna have some murky waters with the weather. But I think this coming Saturday, which we'll get into, I think it's supposed to be nice. At least not raining. So
that's what I saw.
And with that being said, I was able to interview a few more newbies around the league. I got Jason Riley, Kenneth May, and
not a rookie, but Eddie Singh.
Eddie Singh, that's right. So a couple of new faces that maybe some of you might not know. Eddie's not a rookie this year, but they all had a lot to say.
Yeah.
I really like their story.
Some great interviews.
Some really interesting people. And if you haven't met them, introduce yourself, buy them a beer, and have a good chat with them. So here's those three now. All right, we've got Jason Riley here on the Weekend Warriors. Jason is a rookie in the league, but he's taken the league by storm. Everyone's talking about him. Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. You've had a couple beers. You've been chilling out with the team. You got the potluck in. Jason, how'd you hear about the DSL?
One of my buddies, he plays for the Monsters, Remy. He told me about the league. And,
all right.
I was interested right from the get-go.
Cool. And so it looks like you played softball before, but can you speak to your softball, baseball background a little bit?
Grew up, I played t-ball and little league, and I got into playing softball with on post. I don't know.
All right.
With So I play with another league. So
cool. All right.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna ask? I lost my train of thought. How are you enjoying the league so far?
I love it.
How would you compare like the DSL versus like your own post league?
This is.
Do you enjoy this more? Or do you enjoy the post league a little bit more?
I enjoy DSL.
Good people around here.
Yeah.
Jason, where are you from?
From San Diego, California.
San Diego, California. Beautiful spot. I used to live in Orange County for a couple of years, so
man.
I know all about that area.
Yeah, you know. If you know, you know.
Just the weather's perfect every day.
Yeah.
Jason, when you're not playing softball, what do you like to do?
I work out.
We can see that.
Fishing.
Fishing.
Nice. Love fishing outdoors.
Good. You can fish at all around South Korea? Is there any good fishing around?
I go to Pohang and
all right.
I fish on Nakdong.
Cool. And how long you been in South Korea?
10 years.
Wow.
Love it.
You love it? You plan on staying here long term, or do you have any plans to go back home?
I plan on staying now.
Good. Jason, any words you'd like to say for the viewers before we sign off? Cool. All right. DSL, we appreciate you being here. You're a heck of a player, and thank you for the time.
Right on.
All right. We've got Eddie Singh here from Defying Strikes. Eddie's off to a great start this season. Eddie, how long have you been in the DSL now?
Like it's been a 1.5 year. I played like last year first time. Then I played fall, which we won the championship. Then
let's go.
This is like second season actually, regular second season.
And you're enjoying it?
Loving it.
Good. What keeps you coming out to the Daegu Softball League? You like the community? There's a lot of things to love. What are some of your favorites?
Like the thing is, like the community is awesome.
Good.
I love it. Like, people are like welcoming.
Right.
They are just accept you. They accept you always. Even if you're where you're from, it doesn't matter. They always welcome you. So it's
absolutely
just so friendly and awesome. Playing here, it's fun time.
Good. I love that. How did you hear about the DSL?
I got heard from Wachikura. He used to be my
Chikura.
He used to be my roommate back in the days.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
2019.
You were a student at Kem Young?
Yeah, I'm a student at Kaming University.
Got it.
Yeah.
And Eddie, when you're not playing softball, what else do you like to do? What are your hobbies? I know you like to bike and stuff, but I think you're an interesting guy. You have an interesting story. What do you like? What do you got going on?
Like I do a lot of sports. I do like taekwondo. That's my major actually. I did it in Korea in Kaming University. And then I do CrossFit. Yeah.
Wow.
Then I do cycling also.
So you're fit.
Biking.
You're fit.
I do a lot of stuff. Yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm right now 31.
31. All right, a couple years younger than me. Well, you're on a great team this year. Where are you mostly playing in the defense, like in the field?
Like I play usually in the right rover or like
Right
in the center.
like rover,
Yep.
outfield somewhere.
Yep.
Cool. How long have you been in Korea, Eddie?
Like it's been like 8 year. Like this year, like is my 8th year. I came here 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
So you call Korea home now, basically?
Yeah, I can call it there's like second home actually.
Right. And
Yeah.
where is home for you?
Like in
Where are you from?
where I'm from.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm from India, New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Yeah, capital.
How did you get out here in Korea then?
Like I love doing taekwondo, so I got opportunity to come here study about it, and
Wow.
so I just packed my bag and hop in a plane and came here.
And Greg and I are both envious that you're like fluent in Korean.
Hmm.
You must be able to navigate the country quite well. We want to hear more about that.
Yeah, man. Luckily, I have been to language school, and my whole studies in my bachelor's was like in Korean.
Wow. That's
So I
amazing.
have done like riding. Since I told you, like I ride by, love riding bikes. So
Uh-huh.
I did from Incheon to Busan, and I have alone, and I did everything, navigating through like
Solo.
Korean maps and everything,
Wow.
and staying, talking to the different people, some
Right.
strangers.
Wow.
So it's fun.
So when you're alone, it's sink or swim, right? You gotta talk the language, or you're not gonna be able to find your way. Are you able to visit home much? Like since you've been in Korea, like are you able to make your trips back to India, or not so much?
Yeah, since I'm still, I'm a graduate student now. Right now, I'm doing my master's. So in sports physiology, so I'm spending most of the times in the lab and studying.
Mm.
And Saturday, Sunday is like for me outing. So I always come here, love it.
Right.
My mind gets free.
Sure.
And when I go back on Monday on lab, so I'm feel really fresh.
Good.
So all thanks to
You're
DSL.
able to kind of decompress and decompress on the weekend, so you're fresh on Monday.
Yep.
Are your parents able to come like to Korea at all, or like do you get to see your family much?
Yeah, so my parents came here once to travel,
Uh-huh.
but they don't come that much because my dad is still working.
Got it.
So he's busy there. Yeah, but me going in my vacations only. So I'm planning to go in summer vacations.
Good.
Yeah, to back home.
Well, he's got an interesting story. We wanted to unravel it just a little bit more. What? Oh, and Greg told me you're really comfortable behind the camera because you've actually been on TV. Can you tell us about that? Was it a Korean broadcast or what was that?
Yeah, it's a very old show called those people who have lived here and having a Korean partner, they must have known this show. This show called Achim Madang,
Achim Madang.
and it comes like on I think Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And so first I came in Daegu Achim Madang. Then I went to like Cheongguk whole nation,
Wow.
like in which they recorded me in the Seoul.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a special episode for Chuseok. So
you're kind of you're a Korean celebrity then. This channel is nothing for you. You're well known around the country. That's awesome, dude. Well, you're having a great season. We wish you the best of luck. Any last words that you'd like to leave the viewers?
Yeah, it's been pleasure playing with you, all the guys who is gonna watch this video.
Right.
It's so welcoming and loving. I just want to play, keep coming back.
Right. Well,
every season.
We're grateful to have you. Thanks for taking the time, and best of luck in your game.
Thank you, brother.
All right, Eddie. This is Eddie Singh, Defying Strikes. All right, we've got Kenneth May here on the Monsters. He is a rookie this year. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much.
Good. And how was? I know you just finished your game. How was your game? Or 2 games? You finished 2 games now. How'd you do? And how'd the team do?
We had a close loss in the first game,
Mhm.
and the second game we put up a good effort. Bats went a little cold after a hot first inning.
Wow. All right.
So
I know we played you in that first game. It was back and forth. It was as a nail biter there.
Yeah.
Were you mostly playing on the defensive side of the ball this year?
currently a lot in left and left center.
Left center. All right. So you got a reliable glove. So Kenneth, you had told me that you kind of had a community in Busan and you were playing a lot of softball. Late 90s, maybe early 2000s. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Sure. In Busan, we had a one-day tournament that ran from about 99 to about 2011.
All right.
And we'd gather one day, we'd play about 6 games. And if you won the championship that day, you would pay the price the next day.
Oh.
But that's how I met Quentin originally, who's one of your league champions. And
Quentin Stollery?
yeah.
Got it. So you kind of heard about the league through Quentin, or is that right?
Yeah, I heard about the league through his posts over the years.
Got it.
And then several years ago, I met another guy named Sean Rugg online, and I've admired the league from afar.
Got it.
For all these years, and I thought that's a great group up there. They have great camaraderie, and if I ever get a chance to play, that's will be where I play.
Great, and we're grateful to have you. I think you take the training every day, so we admire all the effort you're putting in just to make it out here, because it's not easy for everyone. Not just everyone who plays in the league is from Daegu. So, how long have you been in Busan?
I arrived in Busan almost 30 years ago.
Wow.
May 24th, 1996 was my first day.
Is that
so
right?
I have my 30th anniversary coming up.
Oh, wow.
And actually playing here is part of a larger story, but my 30th year in Korea to do this is part of that,
Are you able to talk on that story, or I guess why this year you decided to come out?
Okay, well, it's my 30th year in Korea. My father passed away last year.
All right.
And growing up, what we did was we played ball.
Wow.
Right.
Right.
And so when I was back home recently to do the 1 year anniversary of his passing, I was talking with my brother, and I really committed at that time that I would play this year. And also I turned 60 in February.
And that's why you're wearing the 60 jersey number, right?
That's why I got it. So it's like
30 years in Korea, turning 60.
Yeah,
wow.
So it's like a triple layer of
spent half your life in Korea. Wow,
That's
that is crazy. Where are you from originally?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right. So you're playing this season for your father. That's a great story. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we're super grateful to have you. I also heard you've been on television in Korea, just like our past interview guest. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Last year, I was asked to act in a mini-series, 9-episode series called potlucks. In English, it's called Tempest. The main stars were Jun Ji-hyun and Kang Dong-won, who are major stars. And I had 2 scenes, which were eventually blended into one.
Got it.
In the final episode of the season. And my character was part of the reveal for the antagonist.
All right.
Who was a legendary actress named Lee Mi-suk.
We're gonna have to watch that one. I don't know. Is it on Netflix, or where can I find it?
Disney Plus.
Oh,
and I'm episode 9, the last episode, about 7 minutes in.
You're the credits, right?
Yeah, well, with a different name.
All right.
But my great friend Ryan Estrada, who's a noted illustrator in Korea, he said I was on screen for 45 seconds.
Wow.
With speaking lines.
So you've got so many connections here. That's awesome. I'm sure you've had, you've done a lot of great things here. Is your Korean up to speed too? Your Korean quite good?
It's worse than it used to be.
All right.
So I can get by, and
that
I can.
Tends to happen sometimes, right?
But I thought I was leaving, and then ended up staying. So.
Well, we're glad to have you. Selfishly, I'm glad you stayed.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not playing softball? What are your kind of hobbies, and what gets you going?
Okay, for the last 25 years, I've organized an art collective called the Liquid Arts Network.
All right.
And so I've been an art organizer in Busan for 25 years.
That is amazing.
Now there's a younger generation who's kind of leading the way now. So I try to support them. And I do my events more selectively.
Got it.
Regularly.
Wow.
And they have the space, and the young people are really leading the way. Shout out to Arise Art Space.
Arise Art Space?
Yeah.
And it can be found in Busan?
Yeah, it's in Busan.
Wow.
So they're kind of the leaders now, and now that I'm at my age, it just feels great to be in a position to where I can support.
Just kind of guide, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's a creative. He's got the creative side. He's got the athletic side. He's a man of many talents. Kenneth, thank you so much. Any last words for the viewers here?
Any place is what you make it. The best way to get is to give, and contribute, and you shall receive.
I love that.
Right.
Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you so much for your time. That was a great interview, and good playing today. And we'll see more of you.
I hope
All
so.
Right. Thank you, Kenneth.
All right, my pleasure.
So bringing it back, speaking of last weekend, we had a doubleheader for most of the teams. 4 of the 6 teams did play twice. Stranger Swings, the team I'm on, including us, we played the first 2 games. So 1 p.m. was Monsters at Stranger Swings. This one was good. It ended in a close one. I can recall we got off to a slow start. Monsters just kept putting up runs here, runs there. And it was even, halfway through the game, I'd say. Towards later half of the game, maybe 6th inning, we were up by 5 or 6 runs. So going top of the 7th, we're up 18 to, it was 12 or 13. So, just got to get a couple quick outs and get off the field. But That didn't happen. I think they were kind of in the heart of their lineup, or maybe top of the lineup. Hit. Maybe a few small mistakes on our side, but they ended up taking the lead. So they went into the bottom of the 7th, up 19-18. Luckily, we had the top of our lineup going. Top of the bottom of the 7th. Shane doing what he does. Makes good contact on the ball, hits it far, and uses his speed, rounds the bases. So it's tied instantly with that.
Leadoff home run.
So can kind of take a sigh of relief. You're not
going to lose here.
You're not out of it. We can't lose this inning. Dave, maybe first or second pitch, hits a double. I follow him and hit one in the outfield, and Dave flies around scoring, and that was kind of how that one ended. So
little walk-off hit.
But that game took a long time. It felt like it took 2 hours. There was a couple instances where umps kind of had to debrief plays and figure out where runners were going and stuff. So that game, I think, went a lot longer than it should have.
Maybe a late start because of the Easter egg hunt also.
Could have been that. And I think that's why, once the 7 p.m. game was supposed to roll around, it started a lot later than it should. Maybe more like 8 p.m., right? So
a little after.
That was a 1 p.m. game. Maybe small.
Just a quick reminder, everyone. One of the discussions you guys had was just make sure to touch the safety bag at home plate
right
all the time, even if there's not a play that's going to happen. Right.
Safety bag, and home plate, and first base. I think home plate's more of the key emphasis that they're trying to put on the league right now. Must touch it. And if you don't, and if there's no play, I think you could get called out.
Right.
Potentially. So after that, maybe a quick 10-15 minute break, and then Stranger Swings got back at it versus Hellhounds. Stranger Swings, the away team, so we got on the sticks early and often. I think we put up 5 in the first and kept trickling in the runs. I think it pays off sometimes when you have back-to-back games. You're finding your swing now.
You're
warm. Defense started settling in, and we ended up winning that one 36-10.
Again, Cheech was still looking for his full squad. I think he'll be looking good this next weekend.
Right.
With more people coming.
Wasn't at full strength, but Hellhounds did have the next game, and they did turn it around 4 p.m.
Before we jump in there, just in those first 2 games, quick shout out to Rob Henry, right?
Right.
6 home runs on the day across the 2 games. Said 11 RBIs in game 2, I think. 30 bases,
something like that
on the day.
Right. So Robert's been seeing the ball well all season long.
Leading by example.
Didn't let his foot off the gas pedal in this doubleheader.
Game probably would have ended sooner if you guys weren't, going at it so hard in the top of the 7th. We got more games to get in.
Right. No. Hats off to you, Robert. Hopefully, you get an award or 2 this week, and he's definitely leading most of the statistics. I think this season. So, huge weekend for him. And captain's leading the way. So, very good. 4 p.m. Hellhounds at Monsters. Hellhounds turned it around in this one.
Yep.
I umped the first few innings of that game, so I got to see some of that. What stood out to me, Kevin Lee, he was playing a really good shortstop.
Yeah.
He was snagging everything, line drives, making, getting hard grounders, throwing them over to first. He looks really, really smooth and solid out there, shortstop. And
for someone with not a lot of baseball experience, he seems pretty comfortable there, right?
Very athletic. So,
they did get one of their players who missed the first game. Brad Clark did join in the second game, so that could be part of the difference.
I think in our game, 2:30.
He tried to get on the field in the 7th inning.
Right, tried to get in late. Like, no, you can't start now.
He's out there in right field. And
right, that did happen. Hellhounds, they were making catches all over the place.
No wins on the weekend for the Monsters. They fell 18-8 in that game. Hellhounds got their first win of the season.
First one of the season. So both teams are sitting at 1 and
3.
1 and 3, and we'll get more into the standings a little bit later. 5:30 p.m.
It was Defiant Strikes versus 50 going on 5. I think that game started relatively close. Stollery's team only had 9, though, I believe, across the whole day.
Right. Defying Strikes, this is their only game of the evening. So, plenty of ample time to warm up.
Yeah.
Maybe, get some hits in off the tee, what have you.
Came in looking good.
And they were at full strength, right? Defying Strikes?
Yeah, I want to say.
Had a full team?
I want to say, yeah.
Right. It's tough for 50 going on 5, only playing 4 outfielders. That outfield is huge, so much ground to cover.
Yeah.
Even with 5 in a rover, it's a lot. So
yeah.
I can imagine, how much running they had to do.
And it was a later start. The game time was 5:30, but as the night starts to fall, the grass does get a little slippery out there. So
and the ball, I think, flies a little farther too.
Gets
right?
a little heavier because they get waterlogged from the dew.
So, good effort. 50 going on 5, and nice win, Defying Strikes.
Final score 30-11 there.
Mm-hmm.
But in the last game,
7 p.m.
Yep. Or 8:30-ish.
8:30 p.m.
Was 50 going on 5 at the Weekend Warriors. Again, there was actually a question if we were going to play this game or not, because Stollery's team, Quinton's team, only had 9 players going in. But there was an injury to Chanjin in that first game.
All right, so if you're 8, you can't go, right?
Yeah, that's the rule. But he decided to tough it out, so we did play the game.
Cool. And I think he was playing mostly third base in that game.
Yeah. I'll remember that game started off, I think he was batting leadoff, and he hit a ground ball to Maddie at shortstop. And we knew he was hobbled from the first game. And
I do remember that.
Rolled the ball across
like a bowling ball.
Like a bowling ball, right.
That's a DSL first, I think.
Yeah. I'm sure Richard Bates would be proud of that one.
Right.
Yeah. But, man, they played us really tough for only having 9 people. They were hitting the ball everywhere. I don't know when Jasu Bay and Troy... Timothy Seymour became like oppo hitters, but they were placing it to right field every time.
And because they were playing a player down, Troy was the one that was hitting twice in the lineup. Is that right?
Yep. I'm not sure in the first game if he also did, but
not sure.
Yeah, but I mean, he got a lot of hits for them in that game, and they kept scoring. They played really tough. Our team, most of us showed up at like 1, 2. Had a little barbecue.
Drinking a lot.
Yeah. We were a little sluggish, I think.
A
little too much Fireball, probably.
And he was dancing a little bit too, wasn't he?
Yeah. So, they played us tough. We came out with the win there, 22-15. But again, really good, great game by Quinton's team there. And
once they get to full strength, they'll be a lot more competitive in games, I believe.
Yeah, their record now doesn't reflect how good their team can be.
So with that being said, we've recapped all the games that have been played up until now. We'll take a look at the standings. So as we know, there's we don't have divisions anymore. It's just all one standing. I guess one division now.
Yep.
6 teams across the board, and we're seeing Defying Strikes at the number 1 spot. Both, tied, same record with the Weekend Warriors, but just have a little bit better run differential.
I will make a note that my team has not yet had an open inning to play. Our first game, our top of the 7th, was canceled. So, I mean, who knows how the game would have ended, but getting a little more run differential maybe could be the difference there.
Yeah. And so Weekend Warriors in the number 2 spot with a plus 23 run diff. Stranger Swings in 3rd. Really big run diff, but we do have the loss to the Weekend Warriors. So they have the better win percentage now. And then looking at the bottom half,
we got the Monsters and Hellhounds both at 1 and 3. Monsters with a slightly better run differential at -9 compared to -39. So that's 4 and 5, and rounding out the league is 50 going on 5. Still looking for their first win, but I think it could happen soon.
And they haven't really been at full strength for a lot of their games.
Playing those 2 games with 9 it's
tough.
It's tough.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Wonder how they were feeling on Sunday.
Yeah.
Cool. So still a lot to unfold in the standings column. And what is top 2 will get a first round by championship weekend, right? Just kind of usually how it goes.
Right. Cool. I get on you for scoring a whole bunch of runs in the top of the 7th inning, but in a 1 division league, I mean, could come down to run differential, right?
Very much so.
It could be important.
All right, we'll take a look at the Week 4 games.
It's kind of like a mini doubleheader.
Mini doubleheader. 2 teams are playing twice. That'll happen April 11th at your Susung Citizens Park. We're going to kick off a little bit earlier this weekend, and from what we've seen so far, the weather should be decent. 10 a.m. we're starting.
10 a.m. We got Hellhounds versus 50 going on 5. We mentioned, I think Cheech's team will have at least one new player, I believe, among who else has shown up. Quinton's team, it's the question of, well, who's going to show up this weekend?
Right.
So who do you think is going to come out ahead in this one?
That's tough. Which players on those teams like to go out on Friday nights?
Cheech.
Cheech. Who's going to be the most hungover? No,
10 a.m. is a tough one, yeah.
I'm going to take...
let's assume Quinton has his full team.
Let's assume Quinton has his full team. We don't know anything. I'm going to take Quinton's team. I think they get their first win here.
That'll be... If they're all there, I think that will be a good one.
I think they're going to be fueled up with some of Matt's breakfast, burritos he's got going on.
And Stollery's Rage.
Burritos, right?
He's doing breakfast sandwiches.
I'm gonna take 50 going on 5. They get their first one this week.
Well, I'll go Hellhounds.
All right, cool. We'll just keep it short and sweet. 12 p.m. we have Defying Strikes for Strangers at Stranger Swings.
Yep. So Allie's team's got a tough week. Her first matchup will be very hard against you guys.
And then then they're playing you the one after.
So do you know anything about your team who's showing up for this weekend?
No, nothing in the chat so far. It's just Tuesday as we're recording, so still a couple days to go until the weekend hits off. But gonna go with Stranger Swings. Had a good doubleheader. I think we keep the momentum rolling.
That's a tough team, though. I mean, they're firing on Eddie, Will, Murray, Nao's hitting the ball.
No, they're good. They're good. They're
Allie.
very versatile. They got a lot of players that do a lot of different things.
Yeah. God, I don't know who I want to win. So,
who do you want to win? Who do you think?
Who do I think is going to win? I just hope you tire them out.
Right.
We've got them in the next game.
I think both teams will be tired. I think after that one.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think. Oh, it's hard to pick against your team right now. I'll go Stranger Swings. You guys are swinging a hot bat.
Cool. 12 p.m. 2 p.m. Your team, Weekend Warriors, their first game of the day at Defying Strikes, and that will be their second game. So sometimes it works to the advantage of the team who has that first game and plays back to back.
Yeah. I tend to like the back to backs because you just keep moving once I sit down. It gets tough to get back up sometimes.
So 2 p.m. Weekend Warriors. Are y'all gonna start drinking at 10 when the first game kicks off?
10 p.m. Friday night.
When I say 10 p.m., 10 a.m.
10 a.m. No, I'm going to start drinking 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Friday night.
Keep the party going.
Yeah,
all the way to the field.
Go-Go's and Communes. I got my team, of course. We did have a little injury last week with Dre, but he says he's going to be okay on that slippery field in the night game.
All right.
I don't know if you saw when he fell down. He was rounding third to go to home, and he didn't actually touch home plate. He fell down in front of home plate,
and then he kind of
his legs, his corpse, just fell on the plate.
I think I remember seeing the aftermath.
He said he's going to be fine though, so hopefully we need him.
He's a big piece of the puzzle. I'm going to differ you on this one. I'm going to take Defying Strikes. I think, I really believe having a second game on a back-to-back helps the team, and I don't know. We'll see. That's a huge matchup.
Yeah,
both teams undefeated.
And you want them to take their first loss versus you, and us to take our first loss versus them.
Right.
That would help you.
And then it all works out. Then everyone's 3-1.
And 1-1 versus each other.
Right. If we beat Defying Strikes,
you'd have first
Defying
place
Strikes
on run
beats you. Everyone's 3-1.
Right.
Yeah. So that would be that'd be fun. But so I'll take DS on that one. 4 p.m. We've got Monsters at Weekend Warriors.
So again, now we've got the back-to-back, right?
Right.
And that game the first game won't be easy, nor will the second game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you got to watch out for Remy and that'll be a tough one. I mean, of course, I choose my team on that one. It'll be the question of who has more fireball. Are people feeling good off of the first game? Right? Are we loose or?
Do you have any intel on who's going to be there, who's not going to be there
As far as I know,
for either side?
I haven't heard of anyone missing yet.
I'll take the Warriors. Also, Weekend Warriors. I think takes the 4 p.m. But I think it'll be close. And I think it's going to actually be low scoring. I'm going to call this a low scoring affair.
Okay.
Like
we haven't really seen one of those
below
yet.
20s
For both teams.
For both teams, I think it's going to be scratching for runs in that one. But we'll see.
Yeah,
that's just a guess.
Anything can happen.
All right, cool. So that about wraps up the show. Again, want to shout out the email. No one's really sending us any love. It's daegu.diamond.talk@gmail.com. Don't be shy. Send us ideas if you want
Recommendations.
If you want to guest appear or anything like that.
People are tired of seeing us.
Let's also subscribe if you can. Give us a thumbs up. We're trying to reach 50 subscribers, so one day we'll get monetized, but 50 is the first milestone we need to hit. So
don't tell the visa department if we do. All the money goes to you.
Right. So
if you guys want to be on an interview, chase us down at the field. If not, we'll find you.
Right. I feel bad chasing people down. Well, yes and no. Most people agree to it.
Yeah.
But if I've already interviewed you before and you want to be interviewed again, that's fine too. It doesn't have to just be new people. If you've got more to say,
call someone out.
Anything.
Start a rivalry.
Cool. And any last words you wanna end off with? Sign off with?
We'll see you guys on Saturday.
Cool.
Have a good week.
And meet a person, drink a beer, win a championship. That's Daegu Softball Season 20. Cheers.